Big news in FRC this year. Alliance selection rules have changed. With these updates, teams need smarter strategies than ever before. For those unfamiliar, FRC, or First Robotics Competition, is a high school robotics competition where teams build robots to complete in matches, building up to alliance selection, where strategy is the key. For more information, check out the link in the description below. The main change we'll focus on today is the time limits. Now when an alliance goes up to pick their partner, they only have 45 seconds to make their pick. Since time is critical, the limit is crucial for not only selecting the right partner, but also making the best complementary strengths. Having a tool that provides insights for team performance during competition can empower alliance captains to make more informed decisions. And this is where scouting comes in. Scouting involves 3 steps: data collection, parsing, and analysis. Data collection refers to when the scouters observe the matches and record what the robots do. For example, in this year's game, Crescendo, scouters record when a robot shoots a note into a speaker. For parsing, it's when the data is collected and combined into one centralized system. And then finally, analysis is when the teams use the data to predict and make strategic decisions. To facilitate this process, I created VScouter, an all-in-one solution to make scouting accessible for all teams. Data collection is done through a website found at vscouter.netlify.app, which works offline by caching itself on your device, which is perfect for competitions with unreliable internet. It includes auto-completion features to reduce confusion during scouting, and it supports flash drive data transfer for reliable offline data sharing. And lastly, it integrates with PowerBI to analyze and visualize data effectively. Let's dive into a demo of the data collection process. When we load into the website, we have 2 main buttons: Game Start and Dump Data. Clicking the Game Start button takes us to the Game Start page. Here, scouters input data like the alliance, match number, their initials, and the team. The team to scout is auto-completed based on the alliance and match selected, reducing confusion on which team the scouter is trying to scout. The next page is the Auto Start page. Here, it allows scouters to record where the robot starts on the field. So for example, position 2 would be in front of the speaker. The auto scoring page tracks each note's status during the autonomous period. It cycles between not picked, failed pick and shot, and picked and shot. Failed pick and shot means that they failed to pick it up or picked it up and missed their shot. Then picked and shot would be if they picked it up and successfully shot it inside the speaker. The teleop scoring page tracks made and missed shots for various scoring locations in teleop, like the amp, the speaker, or if the robot shot a note across the field. And then lastly, we have the endgame scoring page, where we're able to record what the robot does on the stage and any general match comments. So now that we have the data on different scouting devices, we need a way to collect them into one centralized place, or a server. Traditional methods use internet-based webhooks, but competitions often lack reliable internet. One solution is Bluetooth. Bluetooth is fully wireless and automatic, making it easy to collect the data. But it has limitations like low bandwidth, meaning that the data may have to be split up to be sent. It may have pairing challenges, and it has compatibility issues where iPhones don't have compatibility with web Bluetooth technology. Another solution is the use of flash drives. Flash drives are reliable, high bandwidth, and are universally compatible, but require manual data collection and lack real-time updates. For VScouter, I chose to use flash drives. And lastly, we have QR codes. QR codes are quick, cost-effective, and universally compatible, but also limited by bandwidth and manual processes. In the future, I plan to implement QR codes as well. Since VScouter uses flash drives, the data needs to be downloaded. Back on the scouting website, when we click the Dump Data button, it downloads the scouting data onto the computer. During the competition, a flash drive would be connected to the scouting device and it would download the data onto it. Then, when you would want to collect the data, you would go to each device and take the flash drives. Next, you would parse all the data together to make them into one file. To do this, you would go to the settings page, then the parse data page. Here, you would select the files and download the outputted file with the combined data. Once the data is parsed, it's time to analyze it. For this, I used PowerBI. PowerBI is the analytics tool developed by Microsoft that enables users to visualize data and create interactive reports. It's also free for personal use. On the pick list page, you can order the teams you have scouted based on how many notes they've scored in the speaker and amp, as well as how many notes they have fed. On the team overview page, you can look at the data collected for a specific team. This includes a table with the data, as well as a graph showing their points scored over time. On the match overview page, you can see the data collected for a specific match. There is also a table for each alliance showing the data of each team, such as speaker notes, amp notes, fed notes, and trap notes. On the auto notes overview page, you can see how frequent a team picks up or attempts to pick up a note during the autonomous period. They are expressed by pie charts next to each of the notes on the field that have percentages representing the average status that a note usually is. Finally, on the Scouter match numbers page, you can see how many matches a Scouter has scouted. Thank you for watching. To learn more, to try VScouter yourself, or to contact me, scan the QR code on the screen or check the link in the description below for the GitHub. Let's make scouting smarter and more accessible for every FRC team.